So we do have what we call a data context mapping. You are able to go against an object, its related second level of objects, its related third level of objects. And those relationships could be master, detail, or they could be lookup relationships. So very powerful capability. So basically I can go here and I can say, I want to add other objects to this case. And I can go here and pick up these objects. I can pick objects that are standard. I can pick objects that are custom. I can pick objects that are external objects. If you use OData and you want to bring data from non-Salesforce systems, you can do that. So I can just literally go here and pick whatever I would have wanted. And you can see this is a list of all the objects. I can go and I want this one, I want this one. And I can just literally click a button here and pick whichever one I'm interested in. I can pick case field, for example, right? I can put a where clause and say, give me only those records where the status is blah and limit it to this. So I have a lot of flexibility in what I want to do there. The second thing is, even with the records that I have picked, I can specify what information am I sending to AI, right? So I'm sending account ID, case ID, bunch of these fields, right? And I can go ahead and check more boxes if I wanted to send more information. The third thing we are doing is we can mask. So I'm saying, look, you've got this contacts email. AI doesn't care. So mask it. So I'm going to say mask this entire value. So instead of Saurabh at GPTfy, I would have removed one at removed.com, for example. So basically it is masking all of those values that you are specifying. So you can lock down in terms of security. We can do this also with patterns. So if you have social security numbers, if you have account numbers or credit card, whatever it is, anything that can be expressed as regular expressions or regex or patterns, you can apply that. And yes, we do this not only for regular fields, but then we would apply this for all of the long text fields and take out those values if they existed anywhere else. So basically by doing all of this, you can specify what is the content you want to send. And here you can specify what is the data, what is the prompt you're sending. If I go back and hit deactivate on this, what you will see is it's got a lot of components, and against any of them, I have a lot of, hey, for this identify product. You can see very declarative, and I can see limited to these values, right? So I can add other values as your business evolves. You can do all of that stuff. Very simple. You can add additional instructions. So there's a little bit of understanding how this works, but basically the idea is it's very, very declarative and no code written to do this. We also support version control. So anytime you create new prompts, we keep a version of the old one so that you can go back if what you were doing wasn't working.